the second question pretty good. So if you want to move on to the third question, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So if reelected, so we're going to talk about funding for just a minute, and you mentioned it in the beginning. So, feel free to just say, watch what I said in the beginning or add on to it. But if reelected, what would you do to address the funding of public education?
Yeah, and we keep talking about funding, and I think I've probably addressed it enough. Probably, hopefully, if not, please have your members send me questions personally, particularly the ones in my school district, because I definitely would like to hear from them. And I think I try to attend a lot of the meetings, the dialogue that we have between our teachers, our school district, our school board, and elected officials. I try to attend every year. And so I think that dialogue is very important to continue to maintain. And I've always had that open door. So if there's some issue that someone feels like I did not fully address, just shoot me an email and we can either talk about it or correspond about it. So I'll leave it at that if that's okay.
Okay.
We are experiencing technical difficulties, so we're just trying to see what we can.
The last question, and I'm going to use the term accountability. So the question is, in your opinion, what would a successful accountability system for education in South Carolina look like? Does that question make sense?
It does, because I hear all the time. I hear it from friends who have children in schools that teachers are just teaching to the test, that they're the one test they're having in May. And so what that does, it puts pressure on the teacher, puts pressure on the student's not learning what they want to learn, the teacher's not teaching what they want to teach. We have to give teachers the freedom and trust to be able to teach, okay, and the resources there. And I think over testing is not what it looks like. Another thing that COVID could tell us, one thing, how we overcome these challenges that we have, technical difficulties, but really that you don't necessarily have to have all of these tests, okay? And it's just when we focus too much on that end result, it's just not good. So I think to get more emphasis on a local level, instead of going top down, going bottom up, and really giving teachers the flexibility that they need. A one size fits all is not a good formula really for teaching. And teachers know that, and that's why teachers adapt. And when they feel that they're handcuffed or, prevented from doing that, then it's just an injustice all the way around.
Well, thank you. So those are all our official questions. Is there any thing that you would like to say, as a closing, before I hit stop recording, anything that we didn't address that you want to make sure people know about?
Well, I think it's really important to recognize that we can advocate all day long as legislators, because I can sit here and say, you've already got me as your advocate. I will be your voice. And that's true. That is true. However, it's hard as one member to get things done. And the key is to getting lots of members. And the key to that is your voice, this group's voice. And when I came out in the spring of 19 and saw that sea of red, I can't emphasize, that makes a difference. And that's really how your voices are going to be heard. Your activism is key and essential to that. Okay. I can't overemphasize that. That, as you know, really probably made an impact on a lot of people. And they're like, whoa, because people didn't see educators as a voice until we saw that sea of red. Now, I'm not saying I didn't see it, but out of the 170 members. So please continue doing what you're doing. That makes a tremendous difference. And that's how your voices are going to be heard. Honestly, after I'm gone, after other people who are serving now are gone, organizations like this and the activism is what makes the difference. And so I want to give this organization kudos for that, really. I mean, that's why we're having this open dialogue. So that's incredible. And make sure you vote. Please go out and vote and exercise your voice. Vote, you know, on these issues, you know, and make sure that people who are serving are held, you know, we need to be held accountable. I don't know how much teachers need to be held accountable, but we as legislators do. And obviously, we're not succeeding because we're failing our students. And that saddens me. It really, really does. So please make sure you vote. Please maintain your activism. Please keep open this line of communication and have your voices be heard. And always feel free to reach out to me. I have an open door policy and would love to be able to sit down with my teachers and really discuss concrete ways that we can achieve the end result. Because we can talk all day long, yeah, we need to increase salaries. We need to figure out how to actually get it done. And that's a dialogue we need to continue to have. So thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to answer these questions. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop recording.
Okay.